Now I have to retain that sentence into my memory.
You can write it down on the dock, my dude.
Or I can write it on my 3DS, because that's what I have open right now.
What are you doing? I'll write it for you. Today's topic is...
That requires them to open the dock.
They're not on the fucking dock.
They're not.
Hi everyone, we're the Emperor Smile Podcast, here to brighten your day. I'm your host, Amy, aka Wi-Fi Daily.
I'm Cali, aka dailyjiangcheng.
And I'm Ruki, aka Bluetooth Daily.
Today's starting prompt is someone had asked us if we like video games and if we would ever consider streaming a video game, something like Stardew Valley.
None of us have Stardew Valley. I would be willing to get it.
I'd be willing to play Stardew Valley and be a simple farmer.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the aesthetic of it, and a lot of my friends seem to really like the Stardew Valley theme. We actually have been playing Animal Crossing together. I don't remember what exactly brought it up, but we all busted out our old towns. Animal Crossing New Leaf, I must mention, not the new one.
GameCube.
We sometimes post some pictures from our adventures, but yeah, we would consider streaming it if streaming the DS wasn't such a hassle.
Yeah.
I could figure something out.
Aside from Animal Crossing, I play mostly PS4 games like Overwatch and the Fortnite, Kingdom Hearts, Minecraft, the whole shtick.
I feel like I would be very bad at all of those games, but it might be entertaining for people to watch.
The last fandom I was in was Overwatch, and for those that know Overwatch, I was a diva main, so there's that for you. Jiang is diva.
Wait, I thought you were a Mercy main. I don't know why.
I was a Mercy main, but then I branched out to support main, and then I switched over to tank.
Yeah, tank seems like you.
Yeah.
I played Overwatch a little bit, but mostly just with the AIs because I don't like the pressure of being on the team and like ruining shit.
I'll only play if I have like my friends with me, but that's on a rare occasion.
Yeah. I also used to play lots of like PC games like MMORPGs and stuff, but now that I have like a lot less time and also my laptop isn't suited for gaming, so downloading all those games and playing them would be kind of tough.
Yeah.
There was this one MMORPG that I used to play called Mabinogi, where you could be just a simple farmer. And when I played the game, I got my class and my battle class, and then I spent my entire time just farming wheat, and I enjoyed that a lot. It was an option, and so I took it.
Another PC game we all played is Blade and Soul.
Yeah. I love the story sort of games. There's no pressure.
The story in Blade and Soul is nice, and I kind of want to reinstall it to continue the story, but I'm too lazy.
It would kill my computer because my computer is very weak and I need a new one, but I would love to play Blade and Soul again. It's very pretty. I'm very much for like aesthetic games.
Amy and I used to play MapleStory too.
Yeah, I was talking about getting that up on my computer again and playing with all our friends.
I haven't ever played MapleStory or know what it is.
Dog, we should play some MapleStory together. I think that'd be fun.
What is MapleStory though?
It's just like a regular like anime style MMORPG where you can pick your class.
2D though.
And it's chibi and the art's cute.
I see.
I used to play it a lot over 10 years ago.
I did too, but that was like back then, and so I thought I played it a lot, and then when I checked back, my character was only level 25, and I was like, that's not very high at all, because when I played it again, I got to level 50 in a day, but I guess they increased the rates or something.
They changed it a lot to make it like way easier to level up.
Y'all had MapleStory, and I was over here with the GameCube playing Mario Kart.
Hey, you know what? I actually enjoy like Mario Party games. Like
I miss those bitches. I want to play them again.
I want to play them again, but I don't have anyone to play with.
I'll come over to your house and we can play together.
just give me one business day and I'll be over there.
Other than video games, I really like board games. My brother has like a huge collection of them that we really only play like 3 of them because we have our favorites, but that's relaxing in its own way. I like manipulating the little pieces.
My favorites were Monopoly. I'm not sure if this is considered a board game, but Jenga, have you all played that?
Yeah.
Is that a board game? I guess.
I'm not sure if it's considered a board game, but it's fun.
I mean, you typically play it on top of a tabletop game, I guess.
But there's no board.
Listen, it's still a game.
Today's topic is it a board game if there is no board?
We would consider streaming if it wasn't a hassle to stream like our DSs for playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Animal Crossing might not be the most interesting to watch, but if you guys are interested in that, let us know, and maybe I'll try to figure it out. I'll try to get together like the most rudimentary streaming setup that I can.
Bootleg.
Just use like my phone camera. So let us know if you're interested in actually watching us like play Animal Crossing. You guys can see our towns and stuff.
You can see me scream at Ruki.
Yeah.
By the way, I got Ruki back. If y'all saw y'all saw that one drawing I did of Law Jug burying Jug, that actually happened. Ruki buried me, and I got him back.
It was a master plan.
But that time, I didn't even intend on burying you. I was only trying to trap you.
I definitely came back to you burying holes all around Cali, though. Maliciously.
And like after you buried me, you tried to do it again.
I'm sorry.
Well, you got what you deserved.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who don't know the story, after Cali got buried by Ruki's evil plan, Cali planted a couple of pitfall seeds in my town. And so when Ruki came over the next time, she fell into both of them. It was great.
They buried them right in front of the bulletin board, which I always like go to first to write a message when I visit someone's town. So then I fell right into both of them when I was trying to write a message.
I sadly wasn't there, but I was told it happened, and I immediately went to the town afterwards to laugh at Ruki.
And then leave.
Not even. They crashed when they came over.
That's true.
I arrive only to ruin everything.
All right, so for this week, we have 2 questions. Thank you so much for the people who spammed Hualuigi with all the
Thank you.
all the questions.
Keep doing it. He loves it.
I'm very glad the very cute, whiny Hualuigi worked for you guys, and it can happen more.
You don't have to keep on doing it anymore, though. You don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Keep doing it.
We're going to do another team question, and we'll try to keep this one a little bit shorter. Team Wenqing versus Team Jiang Yanli. It's a tough one.
It's really tough.
It's not tough because both of them are terrible. It's tough because they're both so cool.
Yeah.
Do you want a soft woman or do you want a woman that can kick your ass?
Honestly, though.
I feel like this is also another question that we should ask. Are we going against each other? Are we going against them?
No, Oh no!
Are we just like picking sides?
I think we're just picking sides.
Yeah.
But in what context?
And who? I guess who we think is better. I don't fucking
Who
know.
we want to marry?
I guess.
Oh man, that's a tough one too.
Because like Yanli is soft and nice and she'll take care of you, but she's also fierce and ready to stand up for you. But when Qing is just like, she's a medic, she's quick ass, she fucking.
I think I'm thinking of this in terms of who I'd want to marry. If I had to pick a team, like a member of a team to work with me, I would want Wenqing on my team. Because she's like super badass and she has medical abilities and she's very good at her job.
Yeah.
But she's also very smart and capable of taking care of a town, taking care of her family, taking care of a giant man-child named the Yiling Laozu. When I first saw them, both of them in Modazushi, I did honestly, like, when I saw Wenqing, I was just, my heart was taken at that moment because she was just so cool. It took me a little bit to grow very fond of Yanli. I already liked her the moment I saw her, but Wenqing, the moment I saw her, I was like, oh my god, she is so cool.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like, and she's quick to think on her feet too. Like, her introduction was all just like, at least in Modazushi, not in Chenqingling, but her introduction was her defending her brother and trusting her brother's choices even if they were dubious.
She's immediate to like trust her brother and to like be like, okay, now what's going on?
And it takes a really amazing woman to be kind of like Wen Ryohan's, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, right hand, without ever having like dirtied her hands, you know? Like she stands by her morals even when she's in the Wen clan of all places.
I really find that admirable.
Yeah, she has stolen my heart from day one, so I'm on Team Wenqing.
In that kind of sense, like, oh, which one do I want on my team? Then I think I would also say Wenqing.
My persuasive talk was really gotcha.
Yeah, Wenqing. Healing and everything is a bonus, but I just love a woman that can kick my ass. I'm basic, I'm sorry.
If it was in terms of like, who do you want to marry though, I think I would say Yanli.
Yeah, Yanli's perfect. She's also really good. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Yanli. She's also strong in her own way. Like, she's a little bit more quiet and reserved. And she's nice. She's caring. She loves unconditionally. That's something that you want in your life, I'm sure.
Basically, yep.
Even in marriage, I still want Wenqing.
Same.
Yeah, I love Yanli. Like, to me, she seems like a great sister in the sense of like she took care of Jiangcheng and Wei Wuxian. She tried to the best of her abilities, but like Wenqing though, she's also a great sister, and she
also has the same traits of unconditional love and caring and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't put one over the other on that. But my mind's in the RPG setting right now. If I needed a healer,
yeah,
that's who I want.
Yeah,
it's always good to have a healer.
It's always good.
Yanli is like the bard, and Wenqing is like the tired cleric.
He's like Mercy Overwatch.
I guess consensus, we all want to marry Wenqing. I mean, we're all on her team.
Yeah.
Wenqing, DM me. Okay, for the next question, we have Anon asked, are you into any other MXTX works? And if so, what do you think about them? I think I said this in like one of the first episodes. In the first episode, me and Cali have read Scumvillain's Self-Saving System, and only Ruki has read all three of them.
Yep.
I know a lot about TGCF through osmosis.
Same.
And mostly because Ruki just keeps talking about it to me, and so I know good amount, but not everything. So we have a game.
All I know is Butterfly Man and Trash Man.
And they are in love.
Yeah.
I'm going to lead the mindfulness moment at the end of the episode, and Ruki's going to do this. Ruki, take it away.
I don't know how this game is going to turn out, but let's give it a try. So basically, I'm going to be explaining a few scenes. I think I prepared 4 scenes from TGCF, which may or may not be real, and Amy and Callie are going to have to guess whether they are canon or not. So...
Okay, I'm ready.
Ahem. First one is Xielan calling Huacheng Sanlang Gege.
Is that the whole scene?
And also Yiming rolling around after being slapped by Huacheng when it tried getting close to Xielan.
Who the fuck is Yiming?
Oh. Okay, wait, is that one scene?
One scene.
Okay, I'll let Callie go first, because I know Callie knows a little less than me.
What the fuck?
It was like consecutive-ish scenes, so I put it together into one.
So it was XL calling Huacheng Gaga and someone named Yiming getting slapped. Is that what I got?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Who the fuck is eye thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Okay. I know the sword really loves Trash Man. I know that much. What was the context of the sword getting slapped again?
Because it was trying to get close to Xielan.
So XL calling Hui Cheng Gaga, and then the sword getting slapped because it was good. Yeah, I would say that sounds about right, because half of what I've seen on the TL pretty much says that.
I'm confused because, like, Hua Cheng is not Gaga, but I guess maybe he looks Gaga? So, but yeah, the Yiming thing sounds right, so I'm gonna say true.
Yes, it is true.
Haha!
He calls him Gaga?
The thing is that this part is from one of the extra chapters where Xielan momentarily lost his memory, so he's back to his 17-year-old self.
Oh.
12-year-old boy.
His memory, anyways. So then, yeah, Hua Cheng managed to get him to call.
Okay. That threw me off the scent, but the Yiming part.
I should have taken that out.
Okay, next scene.
Next scene. I feel like I didn't do a good job in choosing these, but whatever.
I know nothing.
Fang Qin and Mu Qing, I'm so sorry for butchering these names, trying to prevent Xielan from seeing an erotic Hualuigi painting.
Who the fuck are they? Wait.
I hope that's real.
Wait. I retained nothing from what you just said. What were the words you literally just said?
Two guys, the 2/3 of the Shanli idiot trio,
Okay.
trying to prevent Xielan from seeing an erotic Hualuigi painting.
Oh, an erotic what painting?
The main pairing, Hualian.
Yeah.
Okay, Hualian, that's how you pronounce it. It's called it Julian. Anyways.
Hooligans!
I have no idea about this scene at all. It sounds real to me, and I'm just gonna say it's true because I want it to be.
I mean, Butterfly Man seems like the type of guy, because, from what I've seen, it seems like he has big-ass shrines dedicated to one man who eats trash.
Big mood.
Who wouldn't, if you pray hard enough, you can fuck God, so why not drop harder? You're so fucking God. I'm gonna say it's probably true.
And the verdict is, it is canon.
Oh my God. Really? I need to read this book.
It's not painting as in on paper painting or whatever, but it's when they were in the cave that you may have seen on your TL.
Did Hua Cheng drop porn of them together? What the heck?
It was heavily implied that he did.
Hua Cheng, what the
and
if you pray hard enough, you can fuck God.
And Feng Xin and Mu Qing spotted it first, so they're like, "Oh no, Xielan, don't look!" And so yeah,
that's so wholesome. They're just trying to protect their friend.
Did XL look though? Did he see?
He didn't manage to see it in the end. I don't think. Not that I remember.
That's
Tisk.
bogus.
Third scene: Quan Yuzhen puking from Xielan's food and knocking out until the entire next day.
Wait. Okay, so I have no idea who name, but I know that XL is a really bad cook. I know that much.
But is it bad enough to knock out this character who?
From what I've seen, yes.
Yeah.
From what I've seen on the TL of from those comics of Wei Wuxian and XL cooking together and everyone fucking booking it to the next goddamn continent, then maybe.
It sounds likely, but
they're God.
There's no way that you made all of these true, right?
No, there has to be. They're gods though. They might have weak stomachs and he might throw up, but I doubt he'd pass out by it.
I mean, I think he probably would he or she? He. I think he would pass out from it.
Probably just to be dramatic.
Knocking out until the next day.
Until the next day.
I feel like
and even then he struggled to get up, but
they're gods and I feel like that shouldn't be a thing.
Oh, it is.
It is?
I'm certain. I feel like one day is too little though.
You're really gonna rip on shit on like this?
Yeah.
I love one trash man.
Okay, so what are your guesses?
I feel like it's false.
I'm gonna say true, just to see.
The answer is, it is indeed true.
What the fuck? I was trying to give XL some credit, and it's just like, no, his cooking's just that bad.
To be fair, I gave him more credit than I initially believed because I thought Ruki was shortening the time.
I just thought, oh, they're gods. They can't really be that affected.
When it comes to Xiaolian's cooking, maybe.
I guess if a god cooks so bad and feeds it to another god, it can kill God.
The funny thing is that he's not the only victim who has puked and like knocked out from his food. There's been other god characters
Well,
too.
to be fair, he eats food off the fucking floor, so I would imagine his cooking fucking sucks.
Wow.
You don't know the story behind. Anyways.
All I know is that he made shit, and then sometimes his mom made shit, but I'm not sure if his mom was just as bad a cook as he. That's all I know.
All I know is that he eats food off the floor, and that's fucking relatable sometimes.
5-second rule. 5-second rule.
Last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Qirong, the green goblin character, basically.
Ah, yes, gremlin.
Yes.
Walking in on Hualan, making out on the ground.
On who? Oh.
There's no way. There can't be.
No, that's not true at all.
There's no way this is true. I thought this novel was supposed to be super vanilla or something.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's like vanilla and angst, and then there's spicy at the end, kinda.
So your guesses?
I'm gonna green goblin. You're making out on the floor with your best bro, and a green goblin man shows up.
He just walked in. They're making out on the ground, and he walked in.
I feel like you're phrasing it in a weird way. Like,
yeah,
I feel like you're phrasing it in the worst possible way to make us feel like it's not true.
Like I feel like the real context is that like they were caught in that position, and it made it look like they were making out or something. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I think I have my decision. Callie, what's yours?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Okay, I think you told me something about, like, they do kiss because Hua Chang said something about, like, sharing spiritual energy this way. And if anyone saw it, it was probably Qirong, so I'm gonna say this one's also true.
What about you, Callie?
All I know is that for some reason my brain is just telling me that it's like, oh, they went through a boyfriend phase, so maybe they are just kissing. and then Green Goblin man just like, what the fuck? Because like they didn't go straight to marriage like the past two main couples did. They just have a boyfriend phase.
Didn't they get married at the very beginning of the novel?
No, I don't think so.
Metaphorically,
I have a huge misconception of the TGCF.
Metaphorically, they did, but
Let's see. Callie, what's your vote?
So they also jumped into marriage. God damn it. I'm gonna say it's probably false.
Alright.
okay. So the answer is, it's true.
What the fuck? And these are all
You
true?
told me it's all true, Pete?
Yes, I was too lazy to like think of a fake scene. Listen.
I'm over here expecting you to pull one on me, and you're just like, no, they're all true. This all happened. Green Goblin man walked in on fucking them making out and sucking face on the floor.
I was like, okay, the past 3 ones are true, this one's gotta be false, but then I was like, wait. Okay. Maybe.
I swear to God.
Listen, I was too. I realized.
You could have came up with a fake scene. Like, I don't know, Trash Man gets all fancy and actually eats at a fancy restaurant for once.
I would have thought that was true.
Trash Man finally gets to have a good fucking meal.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
You really did throw us for a loop for a couple of those.
I'm just like, no, these can't be real.
I tried to stray towards scenes that weren't as like obvious or like drawn as often.
You could have used like a beef leaf scene, and I wouldn't know anything about it.
Ah, you're right.
All I know is you need a little leaf in your beef.
Thank you so much for putting together that game. That was fun.
You're welcome.
It'd be cool to do something more like that, but I don't know what sort of scenario in which we could do that.
I just I've been sitting here for the past minute trying to think of why Hualian sounds funny to me, and I just realized it sounds like Waluigi's wah! Wah! Waluigi!
I fully expect to see some Hualuigi arc now. Make it happen, guys.
Wah! I was trying to put my finger on it as to why it sounded so like familiar to me and funny, and then it hit me.
Waluigi! Anyways, let's try calming down so we can leave the mindfulness moment to Amy.
Let Waluigi into your heart.
Okay, Ruki, you don't have to mute, but Cali, you definitely do.
What the fuck? Just because I went wah?
Yes. I feel like you're just gonna whisper wah in my ear.
Listen, you don't know that.
Let's focus.
I can see why Ruki has such a hard time coming down from the laughter.
I'm sorry that I'm so fucking funny.
You are, and it's great, and we love that about you.
It's true.
I can't believe I just said that.
Well, now it's recorded forever.
It's recorded forever, and it's going in the podcast.
Fuck you.
Nice. I love you too, Ruki.
You guys are gonna be the death of me.
Ooh woo.
Ooh.
Ooh woo.
I hope you know that's going in the podcast too.
Jiangcheng and Lang Wenji just quietly whispering ooh woo into Wei Wuxian's ear.
This podcast was a good idea.
Ooh.
Ooh woo.
This podcast is fun. I'm glad we started. Wait. Ooh.
I'm gonna cry.
Just let Hualuigi into your heart.
Waluigi. Okay.
Why are you like this? All right.
Back on track.
One mindful moment goes a long way. There are two important phrases one must learn to say in life: sorry and thank you. Some of us go through life apologizing for existing. We say sorry for little inconveniences and end up feeling like we're a burden on the people we love just by being there. I guarantee you're not a burden. You can change the way you say sorry to reflect that. Whenever you want to say sorry, say thank you instead. If you're late to something, don't say, sorry I'm late. Say, thank you for your patience. If you want to show someone something you made, don't say, sorry that it sucks. Say, thank you for taking your time to look at it. The way that you phrase things has an impact on how the people around you and how you feel. It is a little change that can go a long way. By saying thank you, you phrase your thoughts in a positive way and show gratitude for the people surrounding you. A thank you can bring a smile to someone's face too. Consider this the next time you find yourself automatically apologizing for something. There is a time and a place for proper apologies, but remember that you are not a burden, and you do not have to apologize for existing. Remember these 6 words. Instead of sorry, say thank you. And thank you for your time. That was the mindfulness moment.
Nice.
In pout.
Thank you so much for listening to the Was this the 4th episode? I've already forgotten.
It's not the 4th episode, you fucking idiot.
We've done this for a month. Isn't that great?
Wowie.
Wow.
So thank you for listening to the 4th episode of the Emperor Smile podcast.
I don't think it's the 4th.
It is.
It is.
It is? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you to the people who sent a bunch of questions to Hanguang-jun, especially that one person who sent like 10. Thank you so much.
Yeah, your support really does mean the world to us. We've been having so much fun with this podcast, and we really do hope to keep it up for a good while afterwards, and we hope that it's bringing you joy every week.
Yeah.
Remember to let us know if you're interested in the Animal Crossing thing, I guess.
Yeah, send us a message if you're interested in actually watching us play Animal Crossing. I'm sure you've seen a couple of screenshots on my Wi-Fi Daily account.
Or me.
And even if you aren't, we're gonna still play it regardless and post it on our Twitter.
Yeah, we'll play it regardless, but if you want us to actually like film it and see us walking around and messing with each other and trying to chase each other with axes, let us know. As usual, you can send questions to any of our inboxes. It seems like Bluetooth is the go-to place now, so go to Bluetooth_daily.
You don't have to. You can send to whoever.
You can go to any of our Curious Cat inboxes to send in questions. I have linked them in the video description. So just click through that and send us questions.
Let Hualuigi into your heart.
Let Hualuigi into your heart.
Said Hualuigi, you goddamn heathen.
let that guy in too.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing a laugh with us. Bye.
Bye.